Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Famio Barros, it's Salford City FC on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. FIFA 20, Salford City. We've moved back up to 13th position, but you can see how tight it is here in the Premier League this season. I mean, we're not up and about in regards to the top six, but from 10th all the way down to 19th, there's only 9 points difference. That's 3 wins. I mean, it is tight, contested football. The joy for us, though, is that we've got, some reasonable fixtures coming up through here. It is very much congested. We've got midweek games, weekend games and the likes. But mainly, we've got 2 games against Nottingham Forest. We've got 2 games against Watford. We're playing Leeds as well. So a real chance for us to really pick up some points here in December. The only real tough game we've got, I believe, will be against Manchester City, which is later in the month. We've also got our final Champions League game to take care of against Rebel Leipzig. A draw in that one will definitely qualify us. A win will make us finish atop of the group. But I'm feeling I might send the reserves out in that one, just because the first team's been doing a lot of the grunt work. The reserves did a job in the Carabao Cup to get us through to the semi-finals. So, let's throw them in the deep end and batter in for a draw and maybe get a win. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I really need to concentrate on picking up points here in the Premier League. So let's jump into it today with a player upgrade. Right, today's player upgrade is for Taka Hopawata. I think I said he was Tahitian. He's actually from Tonga. So there we go. But he gets an upgrade in here. Thank you to Matthew with 14 thumbs up. The number 27, an untucked tight fit kit, short sleeves, high socks, red and white boots of any brand. Well, we found some Nikes here and some white boxing tape on the right hand. He is ready to go. Right, and let's get an upgrade in for Victorian Steve, the Ivorian left back, coming through the ranks, still quite young and green around the edges, but I think he's up to 67 rating, so starting to grow. Whether we see a bit of action of him, I'm not too sure, but if you want to make changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comments section. We'll get him upgraded in a future episode. Good luck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I am going to send the reserves out here for the final game of the Champions League group stage. I've given the captain's armband to Leroy Jenkins. I mean, every time he's playing here in the twos, he's getting stuck in. He's really leading from the front. I think he finally deserves to take that captain's armband. Stephenson, can just play left back for us, but you'd feel once Victorian Steve gets up to rating that he will come through there as well. Stephenson can then drop into centre back instead of one Silva, or one Silva will grow above him. I'm not too sure what's going to happen here, but, Maguire at an 83, Allen 81, Piscopo was an 80, Rodriguez, well, he's definitely pushing for first team football. We'll see how he goes here today. And we've even got Angus Ainsley on the bench, who I think's at a 78 now, so he can chop in for Carlos later in the game and just utilise that pace to really break it open. Let's get into this one. We need a draw at least, I feel. I mean, Porto have 7 points, and they're taking on the bottom place team. So if they get a victory, I'm not sure if it comes down to goal difference. So basically, we want to try and get a draw here on the road, minimum. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The final game of our group stage. We've done okay in this competition. We haven't been, breathtaking, but the reserves will roll out here today to try and get the job done. If we finish top of the group, it'll definitely help our chances with getting a more favourable draw, you'd feel. Carlos trying to get in. Just going to have to be defensive. Guendouzi. Jenkins gives it away. Played back inside. Good from Stephenson. And here is Leroy. Drives his way forward. He'll lay this one off for Stephenson and keep on running. Stephenson pushes his way forward. Lays it off. Piscopo finds Jakey Allen. Can he get something through here? Has Piscopo. Turns inside. Pulls the trigger. Good save. In the corner here for Salford City. Oh, lovely from Allen. Just trying to get in, muscle his way through. He's got Guendouzi. It's played through. Guendouzi again, out wide. Rodriguez tracking the run. Snow does well. That's brilliant from the Canadian. Rodriguez flicks off for Snow. Rodriguez will run with him. Snow keeps coming. Still comes Snow. Flicks it forward. Rodriguez. Oh, he's been held up. Oh, of course. It's a ricochet finish. Red Bull Leipzig take the lead in the 22nd minute. They got the initial strike, hit the sidebar, and straight away they pounce. Not much we can do about that one. 1-0 down here. Jim Stone just headed it down. He needed to clear it better. It's the sidebar. Maguire out of position after trying for the initial save. And a simple tap in. 1-0. Good from Carlos. Oh, lovely one too. Gabriel Carlos flicks it forward. Guendouzi picks him off. It's hair versus hair in the midfield. Good from Snow. And here's Rodriguez. Can he get a run on? Rodriguez drives his way forward. He's got pace. Drives his way forward. Still comes Rodriguez. He'll lay this one off. No, Kanate gets in the way and will get a corner. Carlos drives when Silva was up. Stephenson lays off. Here is Leroy Jenkins. Rodriguez! No! There is the whistle. We're 1-0 down at half-time. Got to find something here in the second. Well, the good news at the moment is Basel are leading Porto 1-0. Here is Rodriguez. This is a burst of pace. Oh, that's a big challenge. Stephenson tries to back him up, but oh, that was a big challenge on Rodriguez. He creates something here. Drives his way around. Still comes Rodriguez. He's into the box. He's going to need some help. Plays it back inside. Leroy! Oh, what a save. Oh, they've broken us open. Bang! 2-0 Red Bull. Leipzig are putting on a bit of a show here now. Cutting through our young defensive line. And they've made it 2-0, so we really need to hope that Basel holds out Porto. So we're not looking like that threatening team needs to look. All right, let's make the changes. You're going to make one, we'll make three. Jenkins going to the striker, Biscopo checking out. Zamora checks in on the left-hand side. Perry and Ainsley check into the camp positions. Oh, somehow comes through. Angus Ainsley in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, sidebar! Fuck me! Leroy pushes through. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, he's missed as well. We've got the yips, boys. Come on. There's Zamora. Doesn't quite have the pace to really take the game on, but pushes his way to the pocket. Cuts back inside. Lays it across. Ainsley! Oh, save! Lays one forward. Rodriguez drives his way in. Rodriguez! Oh, that's another good save from this goalkeeper. Well, there is the whistle. A 2-0 defeat to Red Bull Leipzig. Well, where do we finish in the group? Well, we had 10 shots, but they held possession and their goalkeeper was on point. We hit the sidebar a couple of times. Just not our day. Right, we pick up 24.5 million for our Champions League campaign. The youth reports just came back. There was nothing on them. And the Champions League group stages have been completed. Chelsea and Roma pushed through from Group A. Group B is Atletico Madrid, who went through undefeated, and Dortmund. Group C, Inter Milan and Barcelona. And we've managed to go through in Group D. Basel did a job for us and actually got a victory there in the final game. I think it was 2-1. So we go through in Group D in second position. Group E has Liverpool and Juventus, Bayern Munich and PSG. Real Madrid by Leverkusen gets through on goal difference, and Man City and Valencia. So big teams now left in this competition. We're really going to have to hit our straps hard if we want to have any chance of pushing through further in this competition. Right, back to Premier League action. Today we go to Ellen Road to take on Leeds United. The first team is fit and ready to go for this one. And we really need to pick up a lot of points here in December if we want any chance of making our way back up the table. So let's get into this one. Let's hope goodness it can get off the leash. Let's get set up and let's go for a victory here today, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the road here at Ellen Road to take on Leeds. And, you know, we're taking on some teams near the bottom of the table, and we need to take as many points as possible. Let's go. Oh, Pow's missed a challenge. Wait, De Vere? Oh, just pass your way out of it, boys. No dramas at all. Let's go. Ian Griffiths charges his way through the middle. Lays it out. Thor Gunnarsson will take this one on. Here is Thor. Oh, Matty Ryan. Is he the goalkeeper for Leeds now? Okay, he's made a move. Good from Griffiths. Cassis Casado. Griffiths. Plays off. Davies. Let's go! 1-0 Salford City. Declan Davies scores his first goal of the season. Fuck me, he came through. Absolutely flying. That's 1-0 to the Amis. Just the start we needed here at Allen Road. Sorry, Matty Ryan. You're Australian. I'll forgive you. But what a ball. Griffiths. Davies in the space. Get into the box, boys. We need goals and we need wins. Class finish from Davies. Good from Trovawada. Let's go Griffiths. Push on again, son. No one's catching him. He's too fucking quick. Cuts back inside. Lays this one through. Thor Gunnarsson. Oh, Thor. He's through this time. Thor Gunnarsson. Another good save from Matty Ryan. Oh, lovely Cassis Casado. Brilliant. Push forward again. Not wide. Cassis Casado still running here. He's not being caught. Slips it inside. Davies plays it forward. There's Thor Gunnarsson. He'll lay it off. Griffiths. Oh! What football! Salford City, that's more like it. Celebrates with the travelling fans. Ian Griffiths with his 5th goal of the season. And you know when our midfield starts scoring goals, we start to get on a bit of a charge. Gunnarsson with the assist. Vision. And the finish from Griffiths. It's 2-0 to the Amis. Oh, Cesario. Beautiful pressure coming. We'll just lay this one out. Perez picks it off. It's gone. Inside. Oh, that one's laid off. Oh, Shackleton's missed. Flicks on. Laid off. Thor's trying to come through here. Good save, Matty Ryan. Griffiths gets back. Trovawada slips off. Here's Cesario. Finds De Jong. He'll slip one forward. Davies on the push again. Declan Davies into the box. Declan Davies gets his 2nd. Let's go, Salford City. Oh, the pace has showed up today. And I really notice it when the player morale is just that little bit into the green. Salford City gets firing. That little bit of momentum that we've got from a couple of wins. We beat Tottenham. And now the boys starting to get that little bit of confidence. And coming up against a lower sort of superior team, it's really coming to the fold. Oh, Griffiths gets back defensively. And there is half-time. 3-0 to Salford City. We've smashed them on the counter-attack. Oh, yes, De Jong, big tackle. Davies is off here. Davies on a brace. What can he set up here? Oh, just manhandled by 3. Oh, Cassis Casado, big hit. Leeds trying to work their way into this game, but the pressure that's being applied here from Salford City, it's just too much at the moment. Can't get across for the block. Fuck! Cassis Casado was being held. Couldn't block the space. And Leeds take our clean sheet away from us. Fuck me. Just look, I'm controlling Cassis Casado. I come back in and I'm just being held out of it. Ah, fuck's sake. I didn't want to pull Neves out. So he was marking the man out wide, but Jesus. 3-1. Good, Trovers. Griffiths. Back to Trovawada. There's a running. Trovawada. Good ball out wide. Cesario squares it off. Oh, Matty Ryan. Fuck me, he's having a game here against Gunnarsson. Oh, what a ball from Cesario. Gunnarsson's going to try and take his man on here. Thor Gunnarsson. Oh, Corrado. He's done well today. All right, 3 changes. De Jong and Griffiths check out for Ainsley and Rodriguez in the midfield. And Dak Shepherd checks in for Cassis Casado. Well, there is the whistle. We did all the damage in the first half. It's a 3-1 victory on the road for Salford City. Well, 11 shots to 2. Matty Ryan really saved Leeds a lot more goals. Griffiths gets a 9.2. Right, final game of today's episode. The first team will be in action once again. We want points, as many as we can freaking get. We're taking on Nottingham Forest at the GTG Arena. Let's see if we can get another 3 points, boys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here on our home deck, just won 3-1 away from home. And hopefully we can get the boys off the leash here again today. Oh, good from Neves. Forest having a red-hot crack here. Cesario plays it through. Griffiths goes for a long searching ball, but that was a little ambitious. Bastardson plays for Nottingham Forest. There's a blast from the pass. Gets around his man, Cesario. Oh, ref! Griffiths, Gunnarsson. Oh, ref! Yeah, fucking found your whistle now. Diogo Neves pushes his way forward. Oh, that's why you haven't scored a goal in some time, sir. Gunnarsson does well. Oh, push. Referee! You are having a laugh, sir. Darts his way forward. Oh my God, referee! Cesario down the line. Thor Gunnarsson battles his way forward. Lays it off. Griffiths, let's go! Let's go, Salford City! Griffiths starting to find some touch and a few goals. Gunnarsson with another assist. If he's not scoring, he can be the link-up man. That is perfectly acceptable. 1-0 Salford City. Nottingham Forest have been up for the game. Just a touch of class and strength there from Thor Gunnarsson. And Cassis Casado ducking for cover. Good finish in the end. Oh, it's off the knee as well. Well, that's how you score. 1-0 Salford City just before half-time. And there is the whistle. It is 1-0. All right, they're going to make one change. We're going to make one change. De Jong's spent. He doesn't have the stamina to run out back-to-back games. So Angus Ainsley will check in and provide us some more threat from the midfield with some good run. To Griffiths. Back to Ainsley. Tries to slip one through. Justice, what are you doing so far forward, son? All right, Griffiths out for Allen. Davies out for Rodriguez. Switch the wingers. Cesario to the left. Oh, what a save, Zanotti. And then decides he's going on a bit of a run here. Zanotti. Down the line. Still goes. No one coming at him. Plays it forward. Chicky Nugs. Crosses over. Oh, he has been ruined. Penalty. Well, they've been put off there by the Zanotti run. And Chicky Nuggets made the ground shake. Oh. Thorn Goodison steps up. Oh, sweet as a biscuit. Sweet as a biscuit. 15 goals for Thor Gunnarsson. He'll chip in when he needs to. He's got a few assists today. And that is a class. Like, the keeper's picking it, but there's just enough precision and power on it there from Thor Gunnarsson. No chance, keeps. 2-0. It's picked off there, but that's a formality, and it is a victory. 2-0 Salford City. Moving our way back up the table. 6 shots to 2. They tried to control the game. We hit them on a counter, got the penalty, and Griffiths gets an 8.4. Right, the round of 16 has been drawn in the Champions League. Dortmund and Liverpool, Valencia and Chelsea, PSG, Red Bull Leipzig, Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, Roma, Real Madrid. We've drawn fucking Bayern Munich in the round of 16. And Bayer Leverkusen have Inter Milan. I mean, they're all top quality teams in here. There's no junk that's got through, except for maybe us. And we've drawn Bayern fucking Munich in the round of 16. We are going to have to be on. Absolutely on. If we want to progress through this competition. Right, and we finish up the episode with Man City on top by a point over Spurs. We have Watford coming up next, followed by a game against Man City, and then we play Watford again. So we'll have 2 games against Watford in the next episode, because I don't think the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup start until January. Champions League won't be back until the new season, or the changeover. The new year, should I say. FA Cup on the horizon, transfer window on the horizon, and we currently sit in 10th position. So that's a good little bit of a run here. If we can get a couple of victories over Watford, that will take us up to 29 points. And, you know, we're only 3 points behind Oldham Athletic now. So, turning things around, the goal difference back to 0. We're going to have to try and get a few big wins over Watford. I might have to send the reserves out for the first game. because Man City will be straight up after that. We need our top team for that one. But things starting to come back to the frame, and that's good to see. Hopefully we can make it through to January and, you know, push up maybe top 7. And then we can look for a charge in the run home like we did last season. But that's where we leave it today. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. We'll see you in the next video. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, you know, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos